I think the artist's role in society is very important. Personally, my work deals with what goes on outside of the bubble. So I'm directly bringing that right into the bubble, so inserting that. I have another friend that's a student as well. He's in ceramics, Khalil Irving. He, in his work, does the same thing, brings that experience that a lot of people would consider outside of the bubble into the bubble, because we're in the bubble. I am black. I am a woman. And I'm in art school. This piece was called Untitled No. 2 Suspension. And I got together a group of about 25 people. I had my assistants and photographers, videographers, 10 models, and then 10 volunteers. And this work was dealing with the idea of objectification when it comes to identity. And I took a group there were Hispanic, black, white, different people in that group. And we built a community. For a month, we ate meals together. We did activities together. We created a little mini society. And on the day of end of semester show, we broke that society down. So all the models would get painted. And once paint touched their skin, from that point on, everybody in the space was asked to treat them like an object. So we were trying to remove empathy. And they got painted on an assembly line with rollers. I came through with, a little brush touching up. And then they were suspended in the air on these structures that I had created. So they're, 10, 15 feet above the ground. And I had two girls on one of the suspension devices. I had two girls. There was a rope going through the middle of this beam, and they were balancing on this beam. And one wrong move, you're falling and hitting cement ground. So it was a little dangerous, but it was very important that be a part of the show, because this idea of being a community, breaking down that community, now you're dependent on the people who put you in the situation to get you out. So all the volunteers that painted them and put them up into these suspension devices were the individuals that were going to take them down at the end of the show. The individuals, the broader community that came in to experience this, they experienced a composition of black bodies in space. And you had black bodies with a blonde ponytail coming down the back. You have black bodies with curly, kinky hair coming from her scalp. You have completely painted over bald male, in space. You have a whole lot of different things. So you're trying to figure out, how do I engage with these human bodies that are presented to me as sculptures? Is that even okay? Is this even ethical? What in the world? I think for that show, the idea of objectification and the real work was not what people came in and experienced. That was a part of the work, but the real work was the overall experience of this building of community, breaking down and trying to repair. So that is the work that I've been doing, and there's been a lot of troubleshooting, still trying to figure out what black identity means to me, what female identity means to me, and I think in the work, a lot of the experiences that I've had are kind of coming through that. I think for a long time people think that things are post-racial because it hasn't been so overt. But hopefully these overt situations can help people look underneath the surface to those more subtle, more covered up things that are going on, like the distribution of power, and why inner city schools are so terrible. Why is Kansas City so segregated? Why whenever black people move here, white people move out? My biggest desire is to help bring awareness to situations, because I don't have the solutions. I don't know. It's so much there that I'm 21. I don't have all the answers, but hopefully collectively, if we can get together, we can come about some resolution to the issues at hand.